What do you mean by focusing on one thing? Since childhood, you might have I have heard many times, focus on this. Parents said, focus on studies. Even teachers said, focus on your life, focus on your career. When career started, boss said, focus on your work. Wife said, focus on your child. What do you mean by focusing on things? I would like to share my perspective, then I would like to have your perspective on this. Right now, I'm sitting in the mountains. I'm trying to focus on my breath as a part of my session of practicing meditation. And when I was focusing on my breath, suddenly I realized, even though it's early in the morning, beautiful sun, mountains, and I was expecting there will be a peace, but suddenly I realized that few people came from outside from that hut, and they're having a good time, enjoying, shouting, screaming, taking photos, having a good time. But when I heard that, suddenly I was unable to focus on my breath. That was a distraction. So when there was a distraction, I was unable to focus on my breath. So are you saying that to focus, the first thing we have to do, remove the distractions from our life? Is that mean focusing effectively? Remove the distraction? We have heard that also. That if you really want to focus in your life, remove distractions. Sometimes the distractions are people. Sometimes distractions are some materialistic things, or sometimes distractions are your thoughts. But if you really want to focus on one thing, you have to remove all the distraction, and then you can able to focus. Is that mean focusing? One perspective of focus I have learned, and I'm very careful using this word learned. When you learn something, that doesn't mean you are master in that, doesn't mean you are getting benefits from that, doesn't mean that you have adopted that 100% in your life. And also, it doesn't mean that you have understood it correctly with 100%. Same way the teacher wanted to teach you. Learn is a very weak word. All the people who are watching this video, everyone will learn differently. Learn is a very weak word. When we learn, we practice, and after practicing, when we implement that skill in life, and when we get benefits, and those benefits are significant, really making your life blissful, making your life peaceful, anything, then I will say at least in learning you have reached somewhere. Just we getting access to information or knowledge, it's not learning, it's a very weak word. So I learned meditation. Now you know what you mean by when I say I learned meditation. So in Vipassana, in 10 days, I've understood the completely different dimension of a different perspective of focusing on things. The day one in Vipassana, we started focusing on our breath, on our breath. And I thought, is this Vipassana? But then I came to know that initial 2 days you have to just focus on your breath, because your mind is wandering here and there. First, try to bring your mind under control. So at least for a few seconds, when you're closing your eyes and you're asking your mind to focus on one thing, at least your mind is listening to you, your mind is focusing on thing on which you want mind to focus. I said, makes sense. And of course it has to. Vipassana is one of the best techniques. Not best. Vipassana is a technique which was rediscovered by Buddha 2500 years ago. And if you are selecting Buddha as a trainer, Buddha as a mentor to learn that skill, there's no logic of challenging that skill. There's no logic of challenging that. The worst thing one can do, you select the mentor and keep challenging his ideas, thoughts, or beliefs, or process, or techniques and methods, and this, no, you're the biggest fool on the planet then. Why? Because you only take the decision of selecting that mentor. So I surrender myself. That doesn't mean that I became very good in meditation. No, no, not at all. Why I'm sometimes in the middle, I go a little defensive. I will tell you that. Do not worry. But the first thing that I've learned in Vipassana in those days is that, okay, we have to focus. It's a technique. We have to train our mind to focus on our breath. Breath coming, breath going, breath coming, breath going, breath coming, breath going, coming, going, coming, going, coming, going. So I said, is this the way we learn focusing? That allowing or forcing your mind continuously from 4 a.m. early in the morning till 9:30 p.m. in the night. Is this the way we learn focusing? The answer to that question was no. That's not the way we learn focusing. So in the second part of Vipassana, they said now you can focus on one part of your body. It means now you can focus on every part of your body. If you can focus on your breath, you can focus on toe also. You can focus on your ear also, on your nose also, on your hands also, anywhere. So because you have learned in last 2 to 3 days how to focus on one part of your body, let's go to the next level. Let's practice more. Now try to focus from top of your body till the bottom, the toe off, from top to toe, top to toe. Scan your body. And for the first time in my life, I realized that yes, I can do that. Of course, only for a few seconds. Of course, only for a few moments, I could able to scan my entire body. Because every time when I was taking that scan, when I was trying to scan my body via my mind was wandering here and there. So in a day, only few moments where you could able to scan your body. But to scan your body to do what? What is the connection of this with focus? In Vipassana, we learn that on your body, there's several reactions. This is something which we know, that's the fact. If I have to give an example, goosebump is the reaction. So on body, there's several reactions going on. At every millisecond, or even if you divide millisecond 1,000 times, every moment the reactions are going on. And one can feel that. But there are certain good reactions, there are certain bad reactions. You're sitting for hours. Because you are sitting for hours, your legs are crossed, no blood circulation or very less blood circulation, you will be pain. There will be numbness, bad reaction, numbness, bad reaction, pain, bad reaction. But your upper body, because you're feeling that, hey, I'm learning something, I will be enlightened after this, some good reactions on your upper body, in your hands, especially, maybe sometimes in your head. You get some good tinkling reaction where you said, wow. So moment you get good reaction, you said, wow. Moment you get bad reaction, you said, no. Now, in Vipassana, they teach you exactly this. If you really want to focus in your life, you have to learn this first. How to stay equanimous even if there is a good reaction or bad reaction. So when there's a bad reaction, do not say, oh my God, bad reaction. Stay equanimous. If there's a good reaction, do not say, hey, wow, what a reaction. Stay equanimous. Why? Because in life, if you really want to focus in your life, you have to do exactly this. You have to stay equanimous. So I'm sitting here, and if I'm trying to focus on my breath, and if I see something happening there which is not matching my expectation, a bad reaction, oh my God, what nonsense going on. I'm in the mountain. After taking so much of efforts, I have reached here. I got up early in the morning thinking that I will do a meditation. And who are these people? They can't understand that they should be staying calm in mountains. Bad reaction. Or When I'm focusing on my breath, wow, where I'm sitting, oh my God, what a place. Oh, sun is coming on my face. Oh, I'm feeling enlightened now. Oh, there's a flow of energy inside me. A reaction. In both the cases, reaction only. In both the cases, there are reactions. So, what is taking my focus away from my breath, or what is taking focus away from whatever you are trying to focus on, are not distraction, is your own mind, which has classified things under good or bad. Good or bad. Something matching your expectation, very nice. Something not matching your expectation, very sad. And when you react good or bad, you will not able to focus because your mind is working now. Your mind, your mind can do only one thing at a time. Either your mind can focus on your breath, or your mind can enjoy good or suffer bad. But when mind is enjoying good or suffering bad, you are not focusing on the thing what you want to focus. Now you will say, Praveen, is this possible? I said yes. But if you ask me, Praveen, is this easy? I would say no. If understanding Vipassana in 10 days and just sitting here and doing Vipassana meditation for a few minutes will not help you to achieve Buddhatva, what do you mean by that? That you're reaching a place in your life where doesn't matter what is happening in front of you, you say, this is how it is. It's called Drustabha. You enjoying your something which has matched your expectations, and you're not enjoying something which has not matched your expectation. It's called Bhokta Bhav. You're suffering. You're just allowing external, because all these things which are matching or not matching your expectation are happening outside. They're not happening inside. So your state of being is decided by what is happening outside, and you're allowing that. Good thing or bad thing, you're allowing good or bad to change your state of being. But when you look like this, Drishtabhav, this is how it is. I will not allow the external thing to change my state of being. It's called Drishtabhav. Easy? Who said it's easy? It's simple techniques and methods which you have to practice, and we practice Drishtabhav by sitting hours and focusing on the reactions of body. Good reaction, Drishtabhav. Bad reaction, Drishtabhav. And the only reason we do this, when we practice this, the only reason, because in life, when I see, okay, something happening bad, Drishtabhav. This is how it is. Something happening good, Drishtabhav. This is how it is. So I'm just learning it now. And the reason I decided to stop meditation and start making this video, because I'm still learning. Otherwise, I would have thought, okay, people are there, they are making noise, that is Drishtabhav, let me focus. But not much, but at least this much, I got distracted. I could not able to change the focus. Then I thought, if I'm not able to focus on my breath, I cannot do meditation. Let me do something better. Let me record this video so I can share. Now you will say, Praveen, you are saying exactly what you have shared, opposite to what you have shared in last 14 minutes. You are saying, let me do something better. Let me make this video so people will watch this video. Of course, just by attending 10 days of meditation, something which I have learned and inherited, looking towards the world with Bhokta Bhav, can't change. But I'm improving. How I'm improving? I'm still in Bhokta Bhav, but I've tried my best. That I spend time in doing those things which will be fruitful for me and for other people, especially for my Speak and Grow family. Because all these learnings, unless and until I don't capture it, it will be very difficult for me also to revisit these learnings, disseminate these learnings. So for a moment I thought, okay, I don't want, okay, this is Bhokta Bhav that I am getting disturbed, but instead of I investing energy here, and you have to spend energy, instead of I spending energy here in this, because right now I have not reached that level I could able to focus on my breath in the presence of all this. Instead of I spending energy here, why not to spend energy here? So right now I'm also not in Drishta Bhav, but I'm improving. So to be very precise answer to that question, how to focus, is learn how to focus first maybe on your breath, and then start learning how to focus on your body, various reactions. Keep practicing this. First learn it. When I say learn it, don't learn it from this video. You have to go to Vipassana center to learn it. So learn it. Keep practicing for many years maybe. Then after that, you will be able to implement that in your life. Like today, I would have been, if I had been practicing many years, or many years, then I would have been able to implement that. I would have been able to implement that, right? Because I'm not able to implement that in my, at this point of time, it means I need more practice. So you have to keep on practicing, keep on implementing, then you will get the benefits in your life. You expecting focusing in your life without learning how to focus, proper techniques and methods, practicing, implementing, is as good as you going inside the water and you start swimming without learning how to swim. Or is as good as you going on the stage and speaking effectively in front of people without learning the techniques and methods of speaking. Coming to the last point, that why I go a little defensive sometimes. Sometimes I feel, whether you feel, that is Bhokta Bhav only. When I'm saying something and I'm speaking in my mind, what if they think like this? So to justify that, to ensure that whatever I've said or whatever I'm going to say, you trust on it, you believe on it, even though you believe, even though you trust. But that's my fear. That's Bhokta Bhav. I'm suffering that fear in my mind. So I'm not sitting here with saying that, okay, I'm right now making a video with this thought in my mind. That's it. That's the reality. That's something, the way it is, it is. This video is only for Speak and Grow family. Make sure you do not share this video outside. Whatever I learn in my life, within my capacity, I will share with you. This is Pramodaka signing out. Until we meet again.